Hello everyone, Derek Stam Toys, and we are back with another little unboxing video. This could be kind of like a little two-parter video, I guess you could say, as we've only got two packages today. And well, I do technically have two more coming this upcoming week. It should be here by tomorrow technically as of recording this, so I may save this footage and I'll wait till tomorrow and unbox that stuff too, and we can take a little look at everything else when I get everything tomorrow. But with all that being said, we've got two packages here today. We've got one from eBay, and one, this is actually kind of a fun thing. This one comes from my boy Action Figure Universe on Instagram, also known as Tyler. So shout outs to you, my boy, for having a nice little deal here for me that I couldn't refuse. Maybe buying some more stuff from you when I get my check, who knows. But when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, this week is probably going to be pretty financially struggling wise, I guess you could say. Got a lot of bills coming up, so we'll see. You know what I want from you, but as far as it goes, we're going to open this last, just because we've only got one figure in here. So we technically got two in here, but why don't we crack open the box with the trusty old knife, if I can get it to cut without cutting myself, because definitely don't want to do that, especially on camera. That'd be the fun part, right? Have proof of me cutting myself. I don't know, I was probably going to come up with some dark humor joke there, but probably better to keep that one to myself. I'll share that with the boys. Anywho, we've kind of got this box open. We do have it open now, guaranteed. They shipped this pretty well, I can't complain. Yeah, the box had some space in it, but damn, they actually wrapped this bad boy up in some plastic wrap. Now, I don't know if you can tell who it is through the plastic wrapping, but throwing that to the side, let's get this boy all posed up if we can, because this is one I'm definitely excited to have in the collection, because I've never owned this figure before. I've owned the original Elite Series 2 of this guy, but we've got your boy straight out the pen. We've got Ted DiBiase of the Ted DiBiase posse, I guess you could say. And I say straight out the pen because, he is currently in jail for, what was it? He's currently in jail for something to do with, tax fraud, if I remember correctly. I could be a little wrong there, so feel free to let me know if I am. But wowee, having this figure in hand is actually kind of insane. Yeah, got a little bit of markings on the torso, and there's one right there. My bad for the yawn, I am still quite tired, though I did wake up at 3 o'clock this morning, so there's that. But yeah, we'll have to take a nice gander at Ted DiBiase in a review. It feels really nice in hand, though he is having a bit of a hard time standing. Of course, the one boot is kind of loose, so that's whatever, though. Honestly, just to even have this figure in hand is really, really cool. Of course, there is a Chase variant green out there, because they did do some Chase variants in the earlier days. They just didn't keep up with it for a very long run. And now they're kind of reintroducing them back now. So it's really cool to see. But will I ever get the green variant to this? Who knows? Who knows? But I do have the accessories to that, if I recall correctly. After all, it is just a $1 million championship in a briefcase. But we'll have to take a nice little gander into that after I get this done. Because who knows? Maybe I'll post this up instead of doing a two-parter, and we'll just kind of do what we do with the reviews, how we normally do it. But we'll figure that out when I get the video done and we're off camera and all that good shish. I don't know if this is exactly how my boy intended me to open it, but I am trying to be as careful as I possibly can especially because he did staple it shut fairly nice. Make sure that none of the figgies on the inside escaped. I'm definitely going to have to put the camera down to get the rest of this because, whew, man. I also realized that there's a little label on the inside too, so I'm kind of happy I didn't keep showing that on camera, because if it shows my boy's address, would not prefer that be the case. But taking the figures out of the case, or yeah, out of the bag, has them all nicely bubble wrapped up for me. Super excited to get these out. Of course, one is going to be for a custom. I will state that now. So be forewarned on that if you're not prepared for what you may see. But I am definitely excited to have the one figure for sure. And he did hook me up on the piece I needed for the custom. So when it comes down to it at the end of the day, yes, we've got a broken Survivor Series Elite Drew McIntyre with the jacket. And we do have Bradshaw from the Legends Series. No tag championship. I didn't care if he sent it or not. The amount I spent on both of these definitely was a steal. Pretty damn worth it, guaranteed. Yeah, I didn't get all the hands when it came to the Bradshaw. Didn't ask for all the accessories. I just mentioned if he had the jacket, it'd be really cool to get the jacket to go with this, because when I turn this into the custom I plan on turning it into, well, the jacket will definitely help suit what I'm looking for. And well, as far as the Bradshaw goes, I've got plenty of other hands, so realistically, doesn't matter as far as the hands go, but now I do need to get Farouk. So, I'll be on the lookout for a Farouk when I get my paycheck, and I'm gonna have to get the other figure I need for this. So, that's gonna be a pretty interesting week for me. Hopefully, I'll get the parts I need for this week. Ooh, excuse me, that came up out of nowhere like a fucking RKO. But if not this week, hopefully next week, and then that way I can start working on both the figures that I'm looking forward to working on. As far as I can say, especially with this having the extra like arms and stuff, I could find like uses out of the legs and the arms. The torso I probably will not use, as the neck peg is obviously broken. But hey man, all I can really say, for $8, and then I think it was like 14 for the Bradshaw, I can't say I'm complaining too much. So on that note, whether you guys do see this in a part 2 or not, I'm not too sure, but just in case, I am gonna do the outro. So if you do see this, feel free to like the video if you did like the video, and if you didn't like the video, well, womp womp, I guess. I know I am super excited for the things to come out of this. After all, now if I really want to, I could maybe potentially use the Acolytes and PickFed as a Legends team that returns. Maybe not. Of course, this is more or less their like Undertaker ministry run look. I don't think this is really anything else different, because he does have the Undertaker tees on the sides of his tights, so I want to say that's what this is like representing, but you know, feel free to tell me if I'm wrong in the comment section below. And with that being said, you know, if you guys could, feel free to also maybe check out some of my other action figure content. There we go, I was finally able to muster the words out. We do a lot of action figure reviews, we do pick fed content, we also do unboxings, kind of like you're seeing right now. Of course, nothing too fancy, it's not a big gigantic box. Sadly, I'm not a millionaire, so I can't just waste it all on figgies, but hey man, maybe one day I'll hit the lottery and I can do that for like a couple years without any financial problems. Who knows? But with that being said, if you guys could also feel free to maybe follow me on Instagram if you guys would like, and or if you guys could, feel free to subscribe. After all, it is free to subscribe. We are currently sitting at 231 subscribers as of this video recording. So if you guys could, it would definitely be a big help. And on that note, we are approaching our 2-year anniversary here on YouTube. The first video I ever uploaded was August 18th, and I do plan on having a video ready for that day. So hopefully you guys want to stick around. Hopefully you guys want to subscribe for that. And the goal to get to that 2-year anniversary is 250 subs. We are 19 away now, so we're like right there. I believe in the community that we can make it happen, and if it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world either way. But it would definitely be a nice touch on everything, especially with all the stuff going on. This stuff I was supposed to open yesterday. I was supposed to have some of it reviewed for yesterday. I'll probably wait on reviewing him for when I get the Farouk. But hey, life's a game. You just gotta figure out how you want to play it, right? All around, life may be a little tough at the moment, whether it's mentally or physically, but I'm still gonna keep trying, especially for you guys who keep tuning in and keep liking and just keep on giving, the good word of the channel. And on that note, we are out of here. So, deuces, ooses, yeet. Oh shit, I didn't knock you down.